I got a pretty weird and interesting story to talk about, because obviously I like to talk about everything that happens in my life as it happens, so I'm going to talk about this because it's no different. The last job I got fired from, that one job where I found that stupid bird, and then they fired me because I found that bird. I went over there just now to get my money, because they owe me money. And when someone owes me money, I get pissed. They better fucking give me my money, otherwise there's gonna be a lot of trouble. So I went over there to get my money, and they were being a bitch about it. They wouldn't pay me. They're like, people were telling me different shit. First it was, oh, give you your money on Tuesday, and now they're saying they don't have my money. And I'm like, do I look like a motherfucking bitch to you? Like, I was fucking cussing at them and all that crap. I mean, not word for word, but, I was just getting pissed off, because, I was like, do I look like a fucking bitch to you? I came here for my money, and I'm not leaving without my fucking money. So, yeah, the person that works there, that one stupid manager, was already lying to me about a bunch of stupid shit and saying that I was doing this and that. Like, I was sticking my fucking hand in the ice thing when really I wasn't, because I've worked in the food industry before, and I know how you're supposed to be sanitary. You have to use the scooper, and that's what I was doing. And he was being fucking stupid and saying I was sticking my hand in there to get the ice when I was using the fucking scooper, and he was lying about a bunch of other stupid shit to make me look bad. And that was probably part of the reason why I got fired, because he was talking shit and saying things that I wasn't doing. So I went over there just now to get my money. I was already in a bad mood because he was fucking with me. So he wouldn't give me my money. And then, this other guy that worked here, with this beard, and he was all Mr. fucking macho, and he was telling me to leave or we're gonna call the cops. And I'm like, well, fucking call the cops. I'm not leaving without my fucking money. So, the other guy, the other liar, went into the back and started calling the cops like a little bitch. And, this guy started getting in my face and cussing at me and saying fucking like 100 times. And then, as I was walking to the door, he was saying that he was gonna kick my ass. Now, and the funny part was, he said that right as the door was closing. I was right outside of the door, and right as the door was closing, he said, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass if you don't get the fuck out of here. And I was like, really, bitch? You fucking punk ass bitch, do it. He heard me, because the door was still open when I said that. I was like, do it, bitch, you fucking punk ass bitch. And he just walked away. So he was all talk. And then, so I stood outside for like 10 minutes, because, I'm a man of my word. When I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna fucking do it. Stupid traffic. Anyway, let me over, bitch. Okay. I was like, alright, if they're really gonna call the cops, I'm gonna stand outside until the cops get here. So I stood outside. Like 5 minutes later, fucking cops show up. And then I basically told them my situation. I told them, hey, all I came here for was to get my money. I stopped working here, so I came over here to see if they're gonna give me my damn money that I earned. They owe me money. And then, they just started a bunch of fucking drama, because literally all I went there for was to get my money. That's it. It all started fine. I was just asking them, hey, I want my money, and they're being stupid. They're playing dumb, saying they don't have it. They said they're gonna pay me, and now they're saying they don't have it. So then I start saying, okay, I'm not fucking stupid. Give me my money, you know? And then that's pretty much when it all started, because they were being a bitch. And then they started threatening that they're gonna kick my ass. And it's like, I'm not easily intimidated. If you're gonna threaten me and say you're gonna kick my ass, you're just gonna piss me off. So the only reason I didn't fight Mr. Macho is because there was like 6 cameras up in there and the cops were already on their way. I didn't want to go to jail over, one stupid paycheck. So I just went outside. I just went outside to calm down, because I was literally about to beat the shit out of that stupid punk. I don't know, I have anger issues, but I've learned to control them over the years. I really wanted to fight that asshole, but it wasn't worth it. Cops were already on their way. So I just waited it out. Cops got here, and then they pretty much made them give me my money. I mean, they didn't give me it right then and there. They have to go through like stupid paperwork and all this crap. So instead, the cops pretty much made them give me my check, like not right now, but they made them mail it to me. So they're gonna mail me my check probably tomorrow or the next day, and that's it, because this is what happens, people have to be a bitch, and then drama pursues. Because I'm not someone, I'm not saying this to be some sort of a badass. I'm saying this because this is just how I am. If you treat me like a bitch, I'm gonna treat you like a bitch. If you want to start drama, you're gonna get fucking drama. Because people piss me off, and I stand my ground. When people fuck with me, I fuck right back. That's just how I am. So if someone's gonna treat me like a bitch, they owe me money, and they know they owe me money, and then they're gonna play dumb and be like, oh, I don't have your money, then guess what? What just happened, that's gonna happen. Either a fight is gonna start, or the cops are gonna get involved, or whatever. Either way, I'm gonna get what I came for, because when you owe me money, I'm gonna get my fucking money. So, I got my money. And it better be here Wednesday, otherwise I'm probably going to go back there and beat the living shit out of him anyway, because, when people threaten me like that, it makes me think they're wanting to fight. And, sometimes, especially when I'm having a bad day, I like to fight because it just makes me feel better. I don't like fighting random people, though. Some people out there they're crazy. They'll fight anyone. But for me, I like to fight, but I only like to fight someone that deserves it. Like, these assholes over here deserve it, so I'd gladly kick their ass. And I don't care, it's not about winning or losing the fight. It's about holding your ground. So even if I would have lost the fight, whole point being was, I'm going to fight anyway. Even if I win or lose, I'm going to fight anyway. I've been in fights before, like in the previous video, like a few videos back, when I talked about going to that ghetto mall and, the ghetto part of Phoenix. I went to that trashy mall, and these 3 Mexicans started following me and my friend around for no reason. And I just straight up said, "What the hell are you looking at?" Because they kept fucking following me and staring at me and creeping me out. So I called them out on their bullshit. And then that's when they surrounded me and they jumped me. One of them jumped me, and then the 2 of them behind them, the 2 of them behind them followed up, and they all just fucking piled against me and slammed me into the wall, and that's when the fight started. Luckily, I didn't get hurt, because I blocked most of it, but, the side of my face still felt kind of numb. Because they punched me a couple times in the side of the face, so it felt kind of numb, but I blocked it, so they didn't leave any marks, but I still felt it. But other than that, that fight didn't even last very long. So most of the fights I've been in, they usually don't last more than like 10 seconds. But also most of the time, I'm not fucking outnumbered. That time at the mall, I was outnumbered. It was 3 against 1. And then at this stupid store over here, if they were going to fight me, again, it was going to be like 3 against 1. Why am I always outnumbered? You know, every time I get in a fight, it's always like, it's me by myself, and I'm fighting like 2 or 3 other people. It's not fucking fair. Anyway, I'm yapping too much. I just wanted this video to be a couple of minutes, and now it's like over 9 minutes. Alright, stay tuned for more videos. See you, folks. I better get my fucking money or I'm gonna be pissed.